Surprised a lot, but a big surprise to me. Kevin Cork, thank you. Meantime, let's bring in former member of the CIA's Global Response Staff and former Army sniper, Alex Coker. Alex, it's great to have you. I know you think that Jack Teixeira, right, Jack the Dripper as they call him, is immature and that he was kind of showing off, but I can't help but look at this evidence and think that he was in this chat room and he knew exactly who was in the chat room and the gravity of these documents. Your thoughts?
Yes, sir. The old saying, loose lips stink ships. I believe he just wanted to show up for his friends. And, it's like a kid playing at matches. They're all together playing at the matches, and it starts getting into a blaze. Next thing you know, he's got a forest fire that he could not contain.
Yeah, that's very true. Former Defense Secretary Mark Esper said the following here, Alex, and I'll get your response.
Like most people, I don't understand why a 21-year-old National Guardsman had access to some of the most highly kept secrets in the United States, and in particular, finished products from the Joint Staff or finished products from the CIA Operations Center.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I mean, I don't get it either. How does a 21-year-old have access to this? How do we have a system where you have 21-year-olds running around with high-class, highly classified documents? What are your thoughts on that?
We loosened up the screws. Like I said, we got to get back in the fight. Tighten up those screws. Only senior enlisted officers and senior officers altogether should have access to that. There should not be any lower enlisted guys that have that access. It's scary stuff. I mean, it is scary stuff. We've got a woke ideology going on in our experiment going on in our military right now, and it shouldn't be. We're more worried about making sure that everyone's getting their not getting their feelings hurt. Making sure that everyone's included instead of making sure we have a fit-to-fight military that are mediators, not a pom-pom squad, and that's what's happened.
Yeah, and as you look around the world and you see some of this intel, what's surprising to you? Are you surprised at all that we found out about this Chinese spy balloon, Alex? Because it surprises me. It's the whole thing that we not only knew that there were other spy balloons, but we did not know the actual capabilities of the spy balloon that kind of went over the U.S. for a week, and it was doing figure eights in some of these military bases, including with, nuclear weapons on these bases. What do you make of this information that we're not being told the truth about what the capabilities of this spy balloon are?
I believe that all countries are spying on everybody, whether it's an ally, whether it's an adversary. Everyone's spying on each other to make sure that they always have the upper hand. They're all saying, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everyone you meet. And that's basically what every country is doing. They're spying on their allies, they're spying on their adversaries, and making sure they always have the upper hand.
Yeah, and lastly, I just wonder, do you think this changes does this change the strategy on the war in Ukraine at all?
Scary stuff. Like I said, it's basically opened up what's going on. There's always psychological warfare happening. We don't know what the information is being put out, if it's actually true, if it's not. The world's always changing, and the information's always changing, and it's up to us as individuals to be able to try to decipher what's true and what's not, and it takes a level of common sense. So we have to weed through the nonsense.
Yeah, we do. It is a lot of nonsense. Alex Coker, good of you. Thank you.
I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah. Well, first up in tonight's crime.